What's up, friends? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. It's late. Well, it's not late, but it's late for me to start doing this video. I wanted to talk about a few things. I always say I want to talk about a few things, but I never have anything to talk about. I'm like, oh, I have a few things I want to talk about, everyone, but please listen to me. No, I don't really have any. I have nothing to talk about. I have like zero things to talk about. I was gonna do this video earlier. But I woke up late because excuse me. Today is is this pin working? There we go. Today is my official day off from work. Even though it's not my day off, I still do work, but it's my day off from working for an employer. And I sometimes, like 80% of the time, I will sleep in. And by sleep in, I just like sleep in like the average person. And I slept in, and then I got up, and because I slept in, I was behind by like 3 to 4 hours. So I usually get up at 3. No, that's way too early. I get up like 5 or 6, and I do a bunch of stuff before 9. I get a lot of things knocked out. But today I woke up around 8 or 9. Probably I think like 9. Man, it was really late for me. I just crashed. I just woke up, and I was like, man, it's late. I gotta get up, man. And it was super late for getting up. I must have needed it because I'm one of those people that doesn't like fight the urge to sleep, because if your body's saying, hey man, you need to sleep, I don't like say, oh no, let's just squeeze out a couple more hours and be up and then make it worse for me the next day. No, I will sleep. I'll sleep in. I'll sleep longer if I have to. If my body and if my mind and body are fatigued, I will sleep. I don't follow those quotes from all these like go hard or go home type individuals. And I'm like, well, listen, a lot of these go hard or go home people are perpetually in a state of exhaustion, and they just will themselves to stay up or will themselves to keep pushing through the pain. And sometimes, like, you can do that. Like, I agree that you can do that. Yes, I agree that you can do that in theory. Now, I would argue that probably isn't good for you in the long haul. And they may disagree with me, but I think redlining it for an extended period of time is not the best thing to do. So I slept in, and I must have been like not feeling well today, because after I got not all of it, but like 80% of my stuff that I normally do done, which was about 3 hours later than normal, I crashed. I sat down on the lazy boy, and I was like, man, I don't feel good. I don't feel good at all. Like, my head was hurting. I thought, like, am I dehydrated? Do I need to drink some water? And it can't be that, because I've been drinking cups of water today all this morning. Every time I had a cup of coffee, I would drink a glass of water, and then I'd have another cup of coffee, and I'd drink a glass of water, and then I'd go back and forth, and I just like, man, I just don't feel good. And so I just sat down, and I was like, I'm tired. I'm feeling really tired, and I just fell asleep for another like 2.5 hours, 3 hours. And I woke up, of course, at the beginning of it, I was disappointed in myself. I was like, man, I was disappointed that I fell asleep. I was like, man, I shouldn't have fallen asleep. I should have got the things that I needed to get done. And then later on, when my rational mind kicked in and said, hey, you probably needed that. You probably needed to get the rest that you need to get. And maybe the topic of this short little video that I'm in right now, that maybe the topic that I wanted to bring up, or like this in summation type of thing. In summation, you need breaks. Some people, you need breaks, you need rest, and you can do hard things, and you can force yourself to work under exhaustion, but you need breaks. And a lot of things that a lot of things that I see in a lot of these platforms of all these like people that are on these platforms saying, go hard, you need to work through the pain, work through the fatigue. I don't think that is, I don't think that works for the majority of people. Okay. That does not work for the majority of people. They're like, you can do it. I'm not disagreeing that it's possible. I'm not disagreeing that you cannot do it, but that type of mentality only works for a small portion of the population. And also, they're not taking it into account that there are some individuals out there that can literally run on very little sleep. There are some people out there that are able to run on little sleep and be okay. But the majority of people cannot run on little sleep. And if they run on a little sleep, they get a little cranky. I don't know about you. I know that when I get like 5 hours sleep, I'll be okay. I can be okay with 5 hours sleep once or twice a week. But if I do it like consecutively for like a month, I know for a fact that I get very cranky. I get snappy. I am not a happy camper. I'm just not happy because I'm tired, I'm irritable, and all I'm thinking about is like, when can I go to bed? When can I go to bed? That's all I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about anything else. My body's in like fight or flight mode, and it's just like waiting. It's waiting on a like pure biological level, like biochemical level, saying, "Hey, dude, when's the next time you're gonna go get some sleep, man? I want to get some sleep." And I'm telling my body, like, I don't know. Who knows, man? It might be now. It might be a month from now, and my body's just like, oh, okay, I can handle getting no sleep for a while, but I'm just gonna warn you. You are not going to be very pleasant to be around for the next few weeks, days, months, whatever it is. So just forewarn that everyone that is around you is not going to like being around you, because you are going to be one cranky dude. Anyways, I don't know what I was talking about. I'm just going to like filibustering. So, this is my little vlog, and I'm still working on this character here. I normally do a draw. I normally draw a little bit prior to my vlog, so you see progress. But today, because of circumstances, I decided that I don't have time to do that, and I decided just to kind of draw right now, and eat that frog. Get the hard thing out of the way. And for those that don't know, when I say eat that frog, there's this book called, I actually think it's called Eat That Frog. And it basically talks about doing things. They don't necessarily have to be hard things, but they're just things that you like, they're like goals that you set out for yourself, but you find that they're hard to do because they're either inconvenient to do them, you're tired, you don't want to do them at the time that you're doing them. I don't know what the other psychology behind it is. Like, the psychology is like, I just don't want to do it because it's not the right time. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like doing that thing. And so it talks about how you should be doing things that you don't feel like doing, even though you don't feel like doing them. So there's days that I don't feel like drawing. There's days that I don't feel like doing anything, like chores. I don't feel like adulting, half the time. So there's that. And that's another topic for another time, possibly. How to adult good. Anyways, we're at 9 minutes, 30 seconds. I try to keep these little videos under 10 minutes. I'm going to continue drawing this a little bit more. I hope you enjoyed the short little video, short little rant, I guess. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and I wish you all the best. Cheers.